Everybody, welcome to Soul Food Priest podcast with Father Ben. And as always, I'm here with Silvia and with Khira. What's up, guys?
Hi, we can't concentrate.
I'm just
we
staring
Like,
at
that's
this.
somehow different than normal.
You brought food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I made
all the
I made
icing.
these guys homemade cinnamon rolls this morning, and the recipe that I use for homemade cinnamon rolls, I'm gonna, after you taste it,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what makes it different.
No, okay, you made it this morning. Did you make the dough yesterday or
No,
anything?
made it this morning.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a quick, easy
Oh yeah,
recipe.
yeah, easy peasy.
I thought you had to let it rise.
You do.
Okay.
So you let it rise for an hour,
But it's just an hour.
and then
Oh gosh.
and
If y'all
then
could smell this. Here we go.
after you let it rise, then
Sorry,
you
I'm
have to
already in.
form them and then let them rise a little bit more before they go in the oven. Otherwise, they get raw.
Yeah.
¿Cómo es? ¿Está bien?
Something with the filling. Or
With
the top.
With the dough.
Oop, there's salt. I just got a hint of salt.
Yeah, there's a little salt on the top.
On the top. Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
just like,
Do you taste it? You taste the salt? A little bit of sea salt on the top. So the icing I make with sweetened condensed milk. A lot of times people use cream cheese. I don't. I use sweetened condensed milk and beurre noisette. What is beurre noisette? We talked about this before.
Say it again.
Beurre is what in French? Beurre.
Butter? No.
Butter. Very good.
Okay.
Didn't you take French?
No.
Oh.
I'm just eating
Beurre
a cinnamon roll.
Means butter.
Butter.
Noisette would be what kind of butter?
Oh, wait, say it again.
Beurre noisette. Literally hazelnut butter.
That's what I was gonna say.
It will-
Something with nut, because
Yeah.
the nuez.
Yes, yeah, that's right. So beurre noisette would mean browned butter. So that smells like hazelnut. So it's
Teacher's
got
pet.
brown butter,
welcome.
and then that you mix in with the sweetened condensed milk,
Okay.
and then you're gonna get grossed out when I tell you this.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, those of you that make cinnamon rolls, this is the way to go, man. In all seriousness, deliberately let your milk sour before you make the dough. Okay, and it also is fantastic
that
for
what you did with it?
cornbread. Yeah, so the milk that goes in the dough, you make it. It's helpful if it's old milk.
I was actually really intently
No.
trying to figure out a flavor, and that's all. I was not going to figure that
No,
out.
no,
The
no.
tang.
No,
It's the
but
tang.
It's
Okay.
in Spanish there's you wait until it's called jocoque, which is
Yeah,
sours.
yeah.
So and you do pastries with that. So
It helps.
yeah.
It really helps.
Well, the funny
Yeah.
thing is, I went in his refrigerator one time in the office kitchen.
I didn't know this.
And I know I told you because I was like
Uh-huh.
about to throw out your sour cream.
Oh
Or no,
Yeah,
not your
no.
sour cream. It was something
Fired.
else. It was something that I was going to throw out because it had, and he was like, no, actually I use that. And I'm like, huh? You do what? It's like, no, it's actually
yeah,
better.
Yeah, it is
I was like,
actually better.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because you guys have heard me talk about aged butter. You
Yes.
live at room temp for 2 months. And for Americans are trained to refrigerate like militantly their eggs and their
yeah.
butter, which is insanity. You don't have to do that. And so,
I'm going to totally be proper right now and just,
it's
yeah.
delicious.
how is it?
It's very good. So we're gonna be
good.
talking to you with our mouths full,
Uh-huh.
which our
The
moms
salt.
would totally kill us.
It's okay.
the salt is everything.
Yeah.
Salt
Love the
helps.
salt.
You know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I learned that with you. I would never think to add salt to pastries or anything sweet,
my
but it
gosh.
just
I wish I had a
balances
fork.
out.
It helps. Yeah, it really helps. And because what it does, it's like a chocolate covered pretzel. It adds a little bit of contrast. And Americans like their desserts super sweet. I don't. And
But this is a really great cinnamon roll.
It really is.
that
It's
it's
so good.
the beurre noisette.
See this?
What was that?
And it's just like
Beurre noisette.
I'm
Brown
selling-
butter.
Brown butter.
Yeah.
And the
Because I was
butter.
like, I was just, sorry. I was
the
in-
first word, and then noisette, nuez, and I was
Nuez.
like,
Yes,
something with
same thing.
nut. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's and it's kind of gooey. People like their. Yeah. What do you think?
So good.
Yeah, there's so my friend Mike was, and Mike, if you're listening, I love you, brother. Mike was a Mike Beller. So he was a baker on I think it was the USS Enterprise. It's an aircraft carrier for literally like 15 years. And those guys do not get a day off.
Yeah.
They work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week in a very, very, very small space. And that's one of the reasons he's so amazing when he helps us with king cakes.
Yeah.
Right. And incredibly talented cook / baker. Incredibly talented. And so anyway, so he, in those days, they used to make everything from scratch. I don't think they do that now, but in those days they did. So he would make fresh cinnamon rolls 7 days a week.
Oh my gosh.
For 5,000 people every day. Okay, so and he told the guys, he said, I want you to cook them about 3/4 of the way and take them out early, like we do with cookies.
Yeah.
Right? What they call par baking or carryover cooking, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we got to bake it up. He's like, trust me, people like gooey cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
So by the time they eat them, they're done.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's what I do too.
Yeah.
I borrowed that from Mike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's so good. I just want a fork to because I try to be somewhat ladylike right now, but there's a big part of me that just
There's
really...
stuff in
Well,
my
that
nails.
makes me happy that you guys like them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Jesus right now is saying, you fed the hungry.
Yes. You've given them a taste of heaven.
And
Yes.
one of the things that we talk about a lot here, if you listen, is we try to talk about some of the crossover between the savory and the sweet. So this you can easily make into savory. So one would use, there's a number of things you can use, is you take the same dough. It's got a little sugar, not much.
Yeah.
You wouldn't change the dough at all. What you would do is you would, instead of cinnamon butter spread on the inside, one would use pesto, chopped roasted red bell peppers, a little bit of bacon, and
That sounds delicious.
I actually prefer the savory to the sweet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and then like
I'm just
a little
enjoying this one.
And you
like
put
butter with garlic or something on top, or
Parmesan.
or Parmesan. Ooh, yes.
yeah. And you have to be careful with that because the bacon is salty and the Parmesan salty, so you have to not overdo it.
So you would use unsalted butter, or would you use?
No, you can. Yeah, you would always. I always use unsalted butter. I never use salted butter for
Do like an
anything.
Alfredo on top.
Yeah, but that would get gummy
Too gummy. Okay.
as it sits.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Soggy.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong.
I was dreaming.
But I like your way of thinking, Kira.
Yeah,
That's
see?
good.
So as you can tell, we've got it's fall. We're warm, and we
And
just
the
had
temp's finally
fall
dipped.
break with the kids, which is a good and bad thing for parents, depending if you're staying in and staying out. I always tell myself also, you've got to take some time off, reset the
it's important.
batteries, ready to go. This year, my sister got married. I took time off. That's why I wasn't here for one of the episodes. But I don't think I rested.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes when we think of rest is not doing anything. But rest sometimes is just doing fun things, even though you're busy every single day.
Yeah.
So I feel like I recharged and I'm good. I had family time. I had fun with with kids, with a family that came in from out of town, and just
It's important. It's important. Kira and I have talked about the one of Kira's husband's favorite books is by this guy named Joseph Pieper. It's on leisure and the importance of having leisure time, which coincides organically and by necessity with a work ethic.
Yeah.
So like people, they can be a workaholic or they can be lazy.
Yeah.
So his whole point is that leisure is important for the human experience. to enjoy life,
Yep.
right? And Pope Benedict XVI, one of the things he says is that he has this Latin expression called the quaerere deum, which basically means, it translates into letting be. So what that means is that we enjoy each other's presence for the pure joy of enjoying each other's presence.
Wow,
We're not
love
getting
that.
anything out of it,
Yeah.
except we're enjoying each other's presence and
Yeah.
the human experience. The same reason we haven't seen a friend in 6 months. Hey man, you want to let's get together, right?
Yeah.
And you look forward to it, and it's just for the pure joy of having community.
Yeah.
But it's really true, like what you're talking about. We have to have those times.
Yeah, I told one of my cousins that came and stayed with us for the wedding. I said, "Do you want to do anything? Do you want me to take you to Graceland? Do you want me to take you to the Bass Pro Pyramid?"
Yeah.
She's like, "No,
Yeah.
we just came to have family time."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we just want to be here. We just want to drink coffee in the mornings. We want the kids to hang out. We just want to be with the family. I'm like, aw,
Yeah.
so sweet. So shout
That's
out.
nice.
We love you guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's I'm
We had a
glad.
great time.
I'm glad the wedding went well.
It did.
Oh.
And I did hear
beautiful.
y'all's episode. I did watch it, and you guys wanted to crash my house
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
on my vacation.
Yeah, we
and
did.
just saying, I
Knock on
would
the
have
door.
loved to have you guys.
Yeah.
Always welcome. Just let me know so I can do my hair.
Yes. And I was honored and blessed to be the celebrant at Silvia's sister's wedding.
Yes.
And I might add that you and your sister were both stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Stunning.
Thanks.
And
We showered.
It was a lot more than
That's
that.
what it was.
It was a lot
Thanks.
more than that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Julia and Jorge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Father. It was a beautiful, beautiful wedding.
It was an honor.
you, thank
It was an honor. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's.
Oh,
it's
they're all grown up.
I know. Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
you do for fall break or break or anything?
I don't think I really broke. I don't know. But my daughter kind of had a leisurely time, and then the other boy, they was just kind of
Yeah.
just hang out, simple, that I think at one point in time my daughter was like, "I'm bored," and I'm like, "Oh, to be bored. That's nice. That would be wonderful."
Well, I think we were talking about this before. When your kids are bored, they eat, right?
Oh, yes.
I mean, and so
yeah.
So
Yeah.
much.
So much.
And
Yeah.
then, but I did see something in about, it was either an article or a podcast or something like that, where it was on boredom. And that was one of the things that they said is like creativity, like some of the greatest minds and some of the most creative works of art and pieces of art, whether it was a book or a sculpting or a painting, would never have come into existence if somebody hadn't been bored. Because if not, like if you
Right.
think about it now, if you just busy yourself with a screen, it can
Yeah.
occupy so much of your time
Yeah.
that you're just not creative. You don't let those creative outlets out. And so if you take all that stuff away and you're bored, well, then you start to kind of tap into your creative skills.
Yeah.
What am I good at? What do I like? What will energize
Hopefully.
me? Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the hope. And so, it happened to fall at about that same time that when my daughter was saying, "I'm bored," I'm like, "Ooh, well, let's see how
Right,
creative
yeah.
you can be
Right,
right
yeah.
now." And so that was that. And then my son came home this past weekend. It was the first time to see him in a month. He left for college, and I survived a month. I'm being coached by a friend who's telling me what to do and what not to do as a mom, and how to leave him alone.
So you get to coach me later on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's everybody needs this personal coach.
Do not
Every
smother.
mom. Yes.
Especially
that's-
boys.
Yes.
That's
Especially
hard.
boys.
Yes.
Because they have to do the rubber band thing. So
And-
the stretch, and then they come back.
But let's be
Kinda thing.
honest, it's not even smother. Like, it's like just don't even contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
What?
and this is like,
I can't. No.
I mean, I'm 52, so when I was growing up, there's no live 360 or whatever.
No.
And that qualifies as smothering.
Yeah.
And there are
Yes.
many parents that would disagree with me, but I'm telling you, like, okay, it's one thing if your kid is 12. It's another thing if they're 18 and
Yeah.
at college.
Yeah.
And so when you're following your kid and your kid knows you're following them, okay, they interpret that as smothering.
Yeah.
And I know this. How do you know this, Father? You don't have children? No, I don't have children, but I know a hell of a lot of children who tell me this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to say,
Yeah.
honey, look, I'm taking you off of Live 360. Well, I can't do that. I'm like, okay, but you're going to deal with the consequences of the interpretation of smother.
Yeah.
Mother.
Okay, fine.
I have so
Yeah,
many
no.
moms asking me. They're like, well, you're still following him on Live 360. No, I'm not. He's not on there. He doesn't even have that app on his
So
phone.
you would, so what you're saying is you're not doing a mother smother.
I am trying my hardest.
y'all.
I mean, I sent him probably my first text in maybe 2 weeks. And I was going for a jog. I know. I know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I know.
I would know.
Wait. Let's just step back here.
In 2 in a week?
Let's just step back here for a second.
I mean, good job, but I would be dying.
Okay.
It's hard.
Like, okay, no offense, Khira, but like,
He's the first one.
2 weeks is not really that long.
Yes, it is.
It is so long.
It's really not.
I mean, when you're thinking this kid has been in my house every day for like 18 years, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, bye.
I mean, listen.
You're going off to college.
Can I just
no, they're
say,
just like gone.
when I left to go to cooking school, I think the next time I contact my parents was like literally 3 months later.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I would have disowned you.
See,
for the little things that I have.
And,
like
and my
kitchenware.
text wasn't even like, I miss you. I mean, it had that in there. But it was, hey, I'm going out for a walk or a jog right now. And I was listening to his favorite band. Like one of his favorite band.
Yeah, that's a little.
No, okay, wait.
Yeah.
They were on my playlist.
I would have been like, ugh.
It
Mom.
wasn't like intentional, like I'm not listening to that band.
Yeah.
But it was, their song popped up on my playlist. And I was like,
Yeah.
I hadn't talked to him in a while.
Hey,
You know
Gabriel,
the
we
expression
got you.
that comes to mind, Khira?
What?
If you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
Okay. On the opposite side, I feel like a terrible mother this weekend because Eduardo went to a football game. I wasn't there for the game. I'm at every single game. But Emma had a game, and it was the last game of her season. So we were with Emma. So he was going to drive home with a friend who also lives out where we live out because we live far away from his school. They didn't finish till like 10 p.m. It was going to be almost an hour drive. So I was like, okay. Let me know. Just text me when you're on your way home. Boy texted me, Mom, we're on our way home. I fell asleep. I didn't wait for him.
Wow.
And so I guess he got home safe because he was there the next morning.
Wow.
I fell
Why
asleep.
He didn't even like wake you up and say, hey,
No.
Mom, I'm
Wow.
home.
Wow.
And I was peacefully asleep.
Wow, Silvia.
That was very bad.
That's
No,
wow.
that's
But
very...
Mundo was like, well, I was
That's a big
awake.
hurdle.
And I was like, well, I didn't know if you were awake. I just fell asleep.
Yeah. But
So,
see, this is
I
really
mean, at least Mundo unlocked the door so that
Yeah.
he could, he has keys. But I fell asleep, y'all.
Yeah. But see, that's a good
And
thing.
that
That's a good
means-
thing.
That's good.
Well, number one, you know your child well enough to know that they're not going to be out doing the stuff
My
that.
phone was on silent. If you had an emergency, I would have not heard.
Yeah, but no, your mama instincts would have kicked in. You would have heard it.
Yeah. Next. What did you do?
So...
I should have probably not said
Here's
that.
what-
Baby, I love you.
Oh,
I trust you. That's why I fell asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No, trust me, your mama instincts would have
Oh,
kicked
dear
in.
Lord.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of...
Everybody has asked this because you were
Mama
gone for 2
instincts.
weekends. So.
Yes. Speaking of mama instincts, because I know your mom is just like, yeah, he went off to culinary school and I thought he died. Like, he's just gone. He left the face of the earth. But we here have the one and only priest who has ever attended the Culinary Institute of America. The only priest.
Well, maybe there's others. Who knows?
And he survived.
Yeah.
He survived.
Please
Yeah.
tell us all about
So
it.
that's where he was last week. We are dying to know, so tell us. Go.
So the
We will eat as you talk.
Yes.
yeah, after the therapy, I can talk about this. Now it was wonderful. This was the 4th cooking school I've gone to. 3 in the States, 1 in France, and so yeah, it was really, really, really awesome. It was really awesome, and so it was kind of on advanced pastry. And some of it was review. I knew it would be because I know my way of doing things, the way I've always done things. If I'm making cinnamon rolls or whatever, I've just done it this way. But that doesn't mean that there's not a better way, or maybe the way that I've been doing it is not the right way. And so, so I didn't know what to expect. I showed up and I was like, you sometimes in life we come to a point and we're like, you know what? I have no idea what I'm doing. To hell with it. Let's trust in Jesus. Right? And so that's exactly what happened. I go in and it'd been I had to buy chef coat. It'd been so many years since I bought a chef coat.
Oh, you didn't take a selfie, did you?
Negative. And so and of course the one I got was like extra large and I wear small. And so it was like, I mean, literally it looked like a parachute on my body.
Oh my goodness.
And
so, you like tie it and tie it and
tie
it?
So
you obviously did not try it on around any female that you were.
No.
You didn't try it on in the office.
No. They saw it and they're like, Benjamin, would you like something smaller? And so thankfully I got something smaller.
Oh, they called you Benjamin?
Yeah.
Oh. Love it.
But they were super, super awesome. And it was excellent. The school, the program, the instructor was amazing, incredible. And it was really, really awesome because so many of the principles that we learned years ago when I got into the industry. I mean, I think I told you guys years ago that I really started cooking. I remember the first thing I cooked, I was before first grade.
Yeah.
And so I've been cooking for most of my life, and I just know how I've done things. And so this was really good because we did things like tempering chocolate, and for people who are not familiar with tempering chocolate, it's not like just melting chocolate.
Yeah.
There's a very, very specific, almost scientific temperatures that one has to bring chocolate to, cool it back down, and then bring it back up. And so after it's tempered, man, you can do an amazing variety of things with tempered chocolate.
Yeah.
But it's got to be tempered accurately. And for years, I mean, I'm talking for years, I was like, why is my chocolate not working right?
Yeah.
Right? I'll give you an example. So if you take a sheet pan, a large sheet pan, put it in the freezer, okay, and for like 15 minutes, okay, then you take properly tempered chocolate, and in one movement, you do 1, 2 on the back of the sheet pan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally like this. Like you take a big glob of it, spread, scrape it off.
Yeah.
One movement. Okay. What happens is the sheet pan freezes it basically it's so rapidly, but that you pick it up and you can mold it into a ball and stick it on like a mousse cake or something.
Yeah, I've seen
right?
You do that.
And you can literally do hundreds and hundreds of things with properly tempered chocolate. Anyway, so like that's one of the things we did, and I was like, that's why it has not been working. And so it's like a bit of a light bulb moment for me. And
like the little things that you put, like the little chocolate things you put on pastries and stuff.
Yeah, you have to use tempered chocolate for that, and so, but it's really fun. It was really a wonderful experience.
Was it hard?
It was hard.
What was the hardest part?
I think probably unlearning things that I had learned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I know my way of doing it, and to say, you know nothing, Father. Yeah. Erase this from your database.
Yeah.
You're starting from scratch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it would probably not unlike, let's say that somebody said, Silvia, I don't want you to sing this song that you know by heart in this way. I want you to sing it this way.
Oh, yeah, that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what's it called? Ofertorio Nicaragua. It's a Spanish song. It was written a certain way. Everybody sings it that way, and then Floricanto comes out with it with a different melody, same song. Everybody wants to sing it the old way, and every time I sing it, it's like, no, that's not how I sing it. And like every single time I'm singing it, it's like, oh, and it's the hardest thing because you've done it a certain way so many years. Yeah,
and I don't think it's, and that's a good point. I don't think it's, and now that I've got a little retrospective looking back on things. I think it's not either or. I think it's both.
Yeah.
It's both and. Like, we say, I'm going to take this and apply that to what I already know.
That's
kind
good.
of thing.
Yeah.
And, but one of the things that I really appreciate about cooking school is not just what one is learning from the instructors, but what we learn from the other participants and their experience, because they had a lot of experience. And so, it's really good because you kind of trade things and trade ideas and what about this, what about that. So the first day I was making eclair dough, what's called pâte à choux.
Which you make like all the time.
Well, I've made for
what happened
thousands
with that?
and thousands. Yeah, oh my God.
Okay, I have not heard
Shocker,
this story.
I was talking too much. And what you do is you take butter and you mix it with water and then you bring it to a boil and then you take it off, but if you don't watch it, it'll volcano. And that's exactly what happened. And so it volcanoed all over the stove.
You made that mistake there?
Day one.
Day one?
Like,
you do this all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was talking. And so
Wait,
usually I'm doing this.
Oh my gosh, you're
embarrassed?
I would say I just laughed. I just laughed. What can you do?
Yeah.
Because it was a total dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And you're like, I mean, I won't repeat what came out of my mouth.
I'm sure it was Hail Mary.
I was shocked that this is what you like.
Yeah. Now I can do this in my sleep, right?
Yes.
And so
and
this
you've even taught me how to do it. And you're like, this is how you do this here. And
You're
everything.
talking.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you do much, but it's okay. We don't really talk that much.
Yeah, I kind of get paid to talk. And so it was like, and so it was really, really funny because it was like this, it was almost like walking into like a country music bar and the record player, the needle, and everybody turns around and stares at you. And it's like, hi. And so, that was a bit of an awkward moment, but you got nowhere to go but up from there.
Yeah.
And so it's good. That was day one.
Did you get Most Improved Award?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I mean, were they
honorable
like,
mention.
Who let this guy in?
Yeah. I mean, for real.
Did they know you were a priest day one?
Well, it's really funny because I told them, but nobody really in the class knew. And so after about a couple days, I told them, and I think they probably got an idea that I'd done some of this before, right?
Yeah.
And but most of it was new for me, which is fantastic. And I think it was maybe day 3. We were studying our notes for the following day, and I got out of class and I said I'm gonna go have some coffee.
Yeah.
And so I went into one of the cafes that was run by the students, and I'm in there with my chef coat on and I'm talking, and one of the chefs come out. He saw my chef coat, so he comes and we start talking. We're about the same age, and so we were talking for about a half an hour, and he says, he's like, so where do you live? And I said, well, full transparency, chef, I'm not a chef, I'm a priest. I'm a Catholic. He's like, you mean like a priest? And I was like, yeah, priest. And he's like a Catholic priest? I said, yeah, I'm a Catholic priest. And he's like, man, well, I guess the stove's not quite as hot as doing an exorcism.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I said, no, probably not. And so I said, well, I am a priest. He said, trust me, Father, these people need a priest. And I was like, okay. But they could not have been more sweet and kind and wonderful. And
That's awesome.
but it's important, I think, to for everybody to kind of go back and re-examine some of the things that, like the basics.
Yeah.
Whether it's music, art, the fundamentals of dance, which I know you did for a long time, Khira. We're always going back to basics. What are the basics? I mean, in the food world, it's earth, air, fire, water, right? Earth, air, fire, water. So things that grow beneath the earth, like tubers, potatoes, carrots, turnips, rutabagas. Air, we're putting air into a yeasted product, okay, or baguette. Fire, roasting, roasting protein so that our bodies can digest it, and water, we're boiling something, and using water in any number of different ways. So we don't think about this, but we do this for community so that we have time together and our bodies can be nourished, right? And which Jesus understood very, very well. And so it's cool. I didn't get kicked out.
I'm so
I didn't have to go
excited you did it.
I didn't have to go to like Saturday school. I didn't get 10 demerits, and so it was good.
Yeah, and I love it because, and I think we've talked about it before, but when one is, for example, your life, your vocation is to Jesus and the church. As moms, we also have ministry. Also having time for yourself and just being Ben.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for you, that you took the time to do what you love. But don't leave us. we need you as our pastor chef. We need you. But I'm happy that you take the time to do the stuff that you love to do and just be regular Benjamin Bradshaw.
Oh, well, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you.
We love that.
It's important. I mean, it's important. And I was trying to think of what I really wanted to do for my 20th anniversary coming up here. And I thought, let's do something different. Yeah. And so, because I do retreats and these kind of things, it's all in pilgrimages, which I love. But I was like, let's take a different path. And so I think it's worth it.
I think you should cook stuff that you learned for us. Just saying, we can judge and see if you learned something.
So did you have like any of those moments of like, just what's his name? Oh, Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. Did you have like any of those like Hell's Kitchen moments? Or were they more subdued?
They were more subdued. They were more subdued.
I mean, he is pretty extreme though.
Yeah, they
maybe
they
not,
were
actually. I don't know.
Yeah, they were. It was really. I think sometimes it's, especially chefs. We know how it should be, how we want it to be. And part of the challenge is always trying to bring it to the next level of how we want it to be. So when we have an impression of what we want, and then when it comes out exactly how we want, without any errors, it really is a sense of accomplishment. And like I'm making a wedding cake this week, so I have for my niece's wedding, and so I have a mental impression how I want this to happen. In order to make it happen, I have to go A, B, C, D. I can't go A to Z. I have to make it very systematic, especially in the pastry baking world. There's no variance there. You can't rush it.
We're happy to make sure that you're following the steps and taste along the way. Just saying.
It's amazing. It's good fun, and ironically I lost 4 pounds.
Wow, I'm sure.
Do you have anything?
I mean, probably because y'all probably don't sit down much.
No.
I mean, usually the stuff that you make.
No.
Like on that Saturday where I started making spaghetti gravy, and then I'm like, that led to chicken stock, which led to pizza dough for that night. Like, so I mean, it wasn't until I ate dinner at nighttime that I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
I just sat down for the first time, but it was just like when you get in that mode, like you're just
absolutely.
So,
and the last thing you do when you're cooking is eat. Right. And and that's why. So it's cool stuff. So I survived. Thank you, Jesus.
Yay!
Thank
Cheers
you,
to that
Jesus.
and more cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
Chef.
Amen.
That is awesome.
Yeah, thank you for your prayers. Listen, don't forget to put soul in your food and give food to your soul. God bless you.